We've had like boys, girls, all ages. Usually they come about 13 or 14, and then at the moment we have one at 22 and one at 20, who have been with us since they were 14 and 16, so they enjoy being part of a family. The older ones can fit in quicker. The young ones take a wee bit of time to get them used to your family because they're missing their mummies and their daddies. So the older ones, they kind of settle in quicker. And I think it's easier when you're going on holiday and going to parties and things like that for with the rest of the family, because they're older and they settle in better, and they're easier. You know, they're easier. I know they have their ups and downs, but you get through that, as you do with every teenager, and hormones. With the older ones, life's a bit easier. I can still get to my Zumba, and I run a local netball team, so I can still get there.
Having a young person come into our house has been really rewarding for us, but also for him. He's come into the household where he's built up a really good relationship with us, myself, my husband and my boys. He really enjoys being in the household, and the area as well is important to him because he actually came from round about this area as well, so he's familiar with some of the area as well, and he's able to feel confident sort of walking down to even the park area and himself and coming back, because he wants to be able to be independent, so things like cooking and managing his finances and things like that, so we're able to help him with that, and that's all really important to him. And I think a young person coming in is slightly different from, you know, sort of younger children coming into the house, because you don't have to think so much about things like that, so it is a wee bit different, and that you're giving them tasks to do which is going to build up their confidence and self-esteem so they can go out and manage eventually in their own accommodation. The young person we have is 19, and he's welcome to stay till he's at least 21, and he'll have that support from us, and he knows that he's safe and secure here, and he can build up his skills while he's with us. So I think that's something that's, you know, worth thinking about when you're a supported carer with, you know, slightly older children coming in, that, you know, it does have a lot of benefits in that way. You can see how they come in and build up these skills and confidence, and that's going to stand them in good stead for when they do move on at 21 or whatever into their own accommodation or supported accommodation. They will have these skills for life that they can take with them as well.